but does it help to have the two previous children? In my situation, absolutely. They were a very clear example of why I could not lose myself to this disease, of why I had to show up and be present and be positive. They gave me a vision of what survival would look like. If Talia herself couldn't survive, then it was my job to make sure the rest of us did survive. And it was my job to make sure that Talia's siblings were not warped by the experience in terms of being overly ignored or overly doted upon. They had to remain as they were, which is one of three of my wonderful children. So yes, it helped because it gave me a vision of what the future would be, which I think is hard to picture when it's your first child and you're not sure. It took away some of that uncertainty as to what comes next. I knew what was going to come next. They were already there. I've met a lot of families now, and I don't think it's the essential key to being able to maintain a positivity and a focus. I've met people for whom it was their first child, and they still maintain okay, as well as we all can. I met a woman recently for whom her son, it was her first, and she asked me, like, is it helpful having your other two? And I answered, yes, it is. And she said, I just can't even picture it. I wouldn't picture it being helpful. This is all I want to focus on. This is all I can focus on. Mm-hmm. And so I don't understand that other experience. But also, I would say having other children was helpful up until the very last month of Talia's life. Mm-hmm. And then I just wanted my focus to be on her. Mm-hmm. And I felt like any distraction was more amplified than I wanted it to be. I would have been happy just focusing on her.